Hey, good evening, my loves. Thanks for coming back to Zay's Cafe. It's your girl, Alizé. And I just have to say, first and foremost, thank you. My subscribers, you guys are awesome. So, with that being said, if you haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment, hit like, subscribe. I have a lot of interesting content I'm going to bring to you on this channel. We talk about a lot of different things. We're going to talk about how to level up, whether that be a new home, a new house, whether that be a new apartment, a new car, maybe that's something financial you want to discuss. We're going to discuss all of those things on my channel, okay? So, with that being said, I received a request from one of my subscribers asking about how to deal with a toxic parent. um, that's a hard one, okay? That's a hard one. And the best advice I could give for dealing with a toxic parent is just to kind of steady yourself. Let's go back a little bit, okay? You have to understand something about toxic people in general. Okay, anyone can be toxic. It can be a parent, a spouse, a friend, a teacher, an employer, um, and then you can be toxic as well and not even realize it. So how do you deal with a toxic person? You have to recognize where the toxicity is coming from. Is the toxicity coming from someone that's hurt? Or is it coming from someone who is a narcissist? Because it's different ways to handle it. If you're dealing with someone that's hurt and you feel they're hurt and being toxic, that's more or less them being bitter about whatever trials and tribulations they have gone through. The best thing you can do for that person is to give them an ear. Let them voice how they feel with minimal interaction on your part, and then validate their feelings. Everyone is entitled to how they feel. Okay, everyone is entitled, whether they're right, wrong, or indifferent. Everyone is entitled to their feelings. Okay, and if you got love for that person, um, take some time to understand where the toxicity is coming from, because a lot of times it just be hurt and bitterness. And if you can get past the hurt, that toxicity, it will fade away. Yes, it will. I can testify to that. Okay. So now, if you're dealing with someone who is toxic because they're a narcissist, honey, that's a whole nother board game. Okay. Narcissists, they live and thrive off of your emotion. So what you have to do is you have to take away the emotion. So when you tell a narcissist, for example, they're trying to start an argument or a fight, and you turn to them and say, you know, you're entitled to your feelings. Doesn't mean I have to deal with them, and walk away. That hurts, and it may cause different things out of the person depending on who they are and what level of toxicity they're on in their narcissism trip. Okay. Um, I hope you're not dealing with anyone that's physically violent. Um, I just really say that if you're dealing with a toxic person, I don't care if it's your mother, father, sister, brother, employer, you are doing harm to yourself by continuing to allow them to beat up on you. Okay. Toxicity is bad vibes. It's negative energy, and it can consume you. And then you find yourself being in situations that you shouldn't be in. So my suggestion is, once you find out that someone is toxic, I don't care who it is, you wish them well and you let them know that you will be there when they decide to get some help. Okay? Because toxic narcissism is a whole nother ball game. That is like the devil's trap. Okay? And I don't care who it's coming from. If you are grown and you are dealing with a grown person that's being toxic, number one, I hope you're not living in their house, because that's a problem. So now you need to level up and get up out of there. Okay? And if you're dealing with a toxic spouse, I don't suggest that. I don't suggest staying anywhere that is not conducive to your mental and physical well being. And that comes from anyone. So, do I suggest you walk away from a parent and because the toxicity is out of control? Absolutely. Walk away. You know why? Because that person is going to be who they are. At that stage in life, they've been who they are for so long, they're probably not going to change. The question is, are you going to allow it to change you? So, how do you deal with toxicity? You don't. Simple as that. That being said, it's your girl Alize. I love you guys, and we'll be back shortly. Peace out.